Hi David, here is the hallway, C1, Concept 1, just a fairly random mix of baskets and shelves, but a chance to sort of talk you through what's available. The baskets are in three depths, 280mm, 180mm and 80mm. You've got three mediums, one large and one small in there. This is an interesting product. It's called a basket shelf. It's a wire shelf, that's a flat wire shelf, but this one has a lip on it, and you can also get dividers and ends for that, so good for dividing up. I see them used for cleaning products and things like that quite a lot. And then you've got flat wire shelves. In this I've shown a 400 deep, I think all of those are 400 deep. Oh no, that's a 500 deep shelf. These are 400 deep. Probably would be wise to make that 400 deep, so we increase this gap here slightly. I'll make that change fairly soon. Second version of the hallway C2. So the previous version, let's just switch back to that. You've got a 600 wide basket here and a 45 wide bay here. If we switch to the next version, you can see that I've used two 45 wide bays, and that means they can both, if we look from above slightly, you can see that the doors aren't going to interfere with either of those arrays of baskets. I mean, to be honest, there's plenty of room to pull those baskets out. I'm not sure that's really going to be an issue. In fact, I might, let's just have a look at that dimension. Could I get two 600s in there? Bear with me. No, not really, that would be too much of a squeeze. So let's carry on with this. So yeah, there's some logic in having two 45cm wide bays of baskets there. That's going to put your costs up quite considerably. You're effectively doubling the number of high value gliding components, but if you can use that number of baskets, that's another way of doing it. I suspect, looking at that top dimension there, you could also have a 45 wide basket and a 600 wide basket. If you need to add more baskets, that's definitely something we can do. So I think I've shown those 400s or 500s. Yeah, that's just, let's measure that. Yeah, that's a 400 shelf, 400 deep shelf at the top, and you can see that you've got a bit more room to get into that gap there. Same wire baskets there, what do they call that? The basket shelf there. Don't have to have them, but it's a useful product. And some hanging here. Let's go to, I got the numbers around the wrong way for this, but this is the simplest utility space. It's just a range of shelves. You keep referring to this as a WC. I think it's a washing machine, but if there is a toilet there, let me know. What have we got here? Yes, now in this space I've used a 300 deep shelf here so that you can get past the head of the door nicely. Decent gap there. Let's just measure that gap from that line to any point there. You've got about 360mm of gap there. Then as we go down, we can switch to a 400 deep shelf, and that's pretty simple. Now let's go to what I've called C1 for the utility. It is possible, I mean, you need to give me, I haven't seen any photos of this area, and you need to give me dimensions for it, but I suspect it could be possible to bridge over these pipes. Can you tell me the distance from the front face of that pipe to the back wall? And I'll be able to answer that question. Even if you don't bridge across the front of the pipes, it might be that we can use that wall there. Let me know what your plans are for that and what is available to me. Otherwise that is just an extended version of C2, and you can see that with a 300mm deep shelf I can even extend into this little area here. So this is just a first pass to get you thinking. I'll send you 2D views, 3D views and this video and some guide prices, and then hopefully you can get back to me with your thoughts.